Purshottam, how do you see launching experience center for children at this place where we can see a lot of children?
I think that is the objective overall. The KidZania has a lot of association with kids starting from the inception, the school going kids, and then you have age groups from 4 to 14 approximately.
Right.
Now, the objective is to touch base the very young crowd, very young generation, which is more digital savvy these days, So when you have this kind of education tool, which becomes more fun, rather just getting theoretical education, if we join hands with these kind of associations, it becomes easy for us to communicate back to the children at a very early age what is the cybersecurity all about. How do they protect themselves in this digital world, which is very vast. I mean, you would agree that most of the children would have handheld devices now.
Correct. That's true.
And the important tool is how to protect themselves from cyberbullying, from all the malpractices which happen on the digital world. So that is the core intention. We want to genuinely associate with these kind of association and then give education back to the children and the future of India, I would say, to be how to save. I mean, that is the key objective.
Right. So, I've seen a lot of excitement among parents also, joining this launch. If you can come inside and you can see this is the front area, and Kaspersky is always known for branding and everything, so it has been perfectly branded.
Yeah.
And I can see parents are here, the children are here. So how do you see this initiative? Because I think this will definitely give you confidence, not about the brand but about the awareness what you are creating for the children.
Well, that is the intentional objective, I would say. Because KidZania, if we have to put their strength up, they have approximately 32 million visitors online, and then they have approximately 400 to 500k visit footfall with parents. The center is very filled most of the time.
Right.
So it's a direct approach, direct connect to the kids and then to the parents, and then getting education as fun.
Right.
When you have so much engagement in-house, we have this center exclusive for getting hands-on training for almost 20-25 minutes. These guys would have practical experience in a fun way. So that gets us more exciting towards both the ends. We are catching up fun with education. So I think that gives us the confidence with this kind of partnership.
Right. That I can see. There are all the machines on the hardwares are here, installed here. You have done a lot of investment here.
Yeah.
I can see. So is this exclusive from the Kaspersky? The hardware and everything is being sponsored by you?
This entire setup is basically we have tied up with KidZania. It's part of the entire tie-up
system, right?
And this is not just in Delhi. We opened up in Mumbai a few days ago, extending to Delhi, looking at the overall association at a 360-degree level. So I would not say that it is mine or it is there. It is a part of the overall parcel where we are intending to give the physical touch and the tangible touch to the kids while they get educated. And that is the overall objective.
Right. And so tell me one thing about what will be three basic things the children who will be visiting the center will be will be able to learn here. What are the basic hygiene you're providing?
So basically, here they do the role play. They behave like an investigator, and they have the task to do.
Okay.
While doing that task, they get learning what are the cyber threats, what are the key ideologies of cyberbullying, or how do a cyber investigator behave in certain scenarios. So that is the overall program which is designed. So after completing the program, they get this pass as a cyber investigator basically, and they also have some kiddos which they can use it to do some activity within the center. So it's a task-based activity which we have designed specifically for the kids, in line with KidZania team. How do they have their ideology to teach kids? So that's the way of experience these guys would get.
Right. Yeah. And you lead the consumer division, and this is one kind of initiative we have taken. Being into a consumer at the beginning of age.
Yeah.
So how do you see this transition? Getting more closer to the consumer, every corner of India.
I think it's a relevant question, because when we see India is growing up with young generation, right? So we are catching up this generation at the very early age. So we do see a lot of benefits coming in terms of awareness to the families, to the kids at a very young age. And for a longer perspective, I think we as a brand, we continue to invest in awareness, in educating people. That goes with the objective of, keeping people cyber safe.
Right.
In today's world. So I would rather say it is not just for being here, it is for a longer association, I would say.
True, rightly said. And so tell me one thing, last thing, because you might be occupied. There are a lot of people wants to meet you, but I'll just give you 1 minute. How was year 2025 financial year, and what are your plans for 2026? This is one if you can add on this conversation.
The result is not yet out, India perspective, but globally we have grew at a very good space when it comes to the results. We grew the revenue by approximately 836 million USD, and that's 4% growth YOY. We are growing at a very steady space. The investments are really good when it comes to India as a market. We're really focused in terms of investments, and 2026 looks better enthusiastic year because now we are going a bit faster. We're trying to aim a bit faster. However, the plans are in place, the targets are in place, and I think monetary is something which will definitely be there. As I said, the key goal is to make most of the people cyber safe and have security in place. That is the end goal for us. We work totally around this theory, and 2026 looks brighter than 2025, I would say.
That's really, we are all hoping about the same. One thing about, partners are very key to you, okay, channel partners. So how do you see this kind of initiative will give them more confidence and, they will think more about Kaspersky?
I think they would get more confidence on the brand, that why brand is taking initiative in market like India. It's because we will have deeper roots with the customers directly. It gives the confidence to the partner cycle back that we are working for them as well to connect to the customers so that they grow with us, not just Kaspersky, they grow with us. We are a partner-led, distribution-led company. We think about the partners and place. So that's the clear objective. The communication is very clear that we as a company want to grow along with the community. So that's the objective we would achieve for partners as well.
That's great to connect you in the April month, and I'm sure you have set of target for this entire new financial year, and you'll achieve that because the kind of channel network you are having, and the kind of leadership and the vision you poses will give a great result. Thanks always for talking.
Thank you. Pleasure talking to you. Thank you.